Hello all and welcome to All Red. It is yet another Premier League clash between Liverpool and Brighton at home. This is a big match, and this is All Red. This is the channel that is all Liverpool. Whoa, what do we have here? Oh, it's a little mini Stevie G. And look at what he's brought to us. The like button, the subscribe button, and the notification bell. Oh, thank you, Stevie G.
Yeah, cool.
Oh, that was cool. What'd you guys think of that? That was awesome. By the way, guys, thank you, Stevie G, for bringing that to my attention.
Yeah, of course.
We are trying to get to 10K subs. We are so close, guys. We're so close, so please, if you're watching this video and you have not subscribed, please do so right now. So easy. Just click that little subscribe button. All right, let's get into this. Liverpool have to go back home to face the team that they just faced in the Carabao Cup, successfully, by the way, which was a massive win, guys. When you look at the teams that failed to win yesterday, Chelsea dropped out, Manchester City dropped out, which just warms the heart. And Liverpool scraped by a scrappy Brighton and Hove Albion team, which I thought they were actually pretty poor yesterday. And I thought Liverpool did a very good job of kind of getting back into that slot machine. There was some good passing, some really good passages of play. And I think, you know, it's always been said in sport, guys, right? It's hard to beat a team twice in the span of 3 days, no less. But here's why I think that's not going to be true in this matchup, because Brighton are not going to play the same team twice. They're going to play a completely different Liverpool team because Liverpool have the ability, Slot has the ability to basically have two separate teams, an A team and an A minus team, or a B team. And he put out the B team yesterday, and they went out and they did what they needed to do. And so on Saturday, the story is going to be different. Liverpool are going to put out their A team, and Brighton is going to have to probably field largely the same team as well as what they did on Wednesday. So that bodes well for Liverpool, and there's probably only going to be one player that's the same in this team that I'm about to predict for you. So let's get started. At the back, Kelleher comes back in, and he takes over for what was a brilliant Jaros performance. Now, I saw some player ratings from that Brighton game that I completely disagreed with. One of them was Jaros. I thought was fantastic. That save he had on the header from one of the Brighton attackers, ridiculous. Save of the season so far. And he did well. The second goal wasn't his fault. He made a good first initial save. And what can you do from that range? So Jaros did great, but Kelleher's coming back in. And of course, it's the best center back pairing in England at the moment. Konate and Van Dijk taking over. Kwanzaa probably had the worst game out of anybody. Poor guy. I mean, just unlucky at times, but just you can see maybe the confidence levels are a wee bit low for Gerald Kwanzaa right now. And thankfully, Konate has stepped up. You know, I said before the season this was Kwanzaa's position. It is no longer. It is fully Ibrahima Konate, and he is just he is Beast Boy. I am calling Ibrahima Konate Beast Boy because he has been an absolute beast. Just really tough to get by him. Now, Trent Alexander-Arnold steps back in. Connor Bradley had a good game, very good game. He looks very good, very sharp, and looks willing to get forward as well. Maybe even more so than Trent this season when we've seen Connor Bradley. I mean, it seems like when we're in possession, he's just automatically in the opposition's 18-yard box somehow. And he has the will to get back. I am going with Kostas Tsimikas. Andy Robertson played 90 minutes against Brighton in midweek, which probably means that this is now Tsimikas on the left back position. I don't know if that's a permanent thing, but I think Slot is starting to see that maybe Andy Robertson just has lost a step or two. And I'm not saying that's going to be forever for Andy Robertson. Maybe there's just a little bit of fitness that needs to happen. Maybe there's some strengthening, some speed conditioning. I don't know. But Andy Robertson's no spring chicken. And Tsimikas has looked, dare I say, a little bit better. than Andy Robbo in the past week or two. So I think Tsimikas comes in this one against Brighton to defend that left side. Now, of course, it's going to be our midfield duo, Gravenberch and McAllister. I expect Gravenberch to have a fantastic game in this. Just seeing the space we had in midfield. And by the way, I loved what I saw from Endo and from Morton. It seemed a lot more like the slot machine we thought we were going to be experimenting with, which we saw early in the season. And against Chelsea, against Arsenal, that seemed to have kind of just diminished a little bit. And we saw some of that against Brighton yesterday on Wednesday, and that was really encouraging. So I expect McAllister, Gravenberch to do that even better. And hopefully for us to really dominate possession, dominate the middle of the park. Hopefully we get to see some of those buttery smooth Gravenberch runs that just cut through the heart of the opposition. All right, let's get into attack. I think Szoboszlai takes over again at his number 8 role. I'd really, I'm trying so hard, Szoboszlai, to get you back into form here. I want to see it. And I want to see Szoboszlai really take charge. He should be able to in this game. Take charge in that number 8 role. Don't just be a runner. You know, when you get the ball, make the right decisions. Just slow it down. Simple. What you see, right? What's in front of you. Just take it easy. All right, Mohamed Salah, of course, back in at the right wing position. And it has to be Gakpo, guys. It has to be. I know Diaz scored as well. But Cody Gakpo single-handedly took that game over against Brighton. That first goal he scored was absolutely sublime, with an extra lime on top, okay? That was a ridiculous hit. I initially thought that it deflected because of the trajectory of the ball. It did not deflect at all, not even close. The whip that ball had on it, it was like it was going one direction and then all of a sudden just cut to the side on the inside and just ripped the side netting on that goal. That was beautiful. That was such a true hit. And Cody Gakpo does that a lot. He just puts his laces through it and can put a ball in the back of the net very, very quickly. I want to see more of that from Gakpo. I said at the start of the season that I wanted this to be Gakpo's position. Not that I dislike Diaz, but I thought Gakpo had a stronger summer in the Euro. Diaz was very good as well. But I want to see Gakpo start to take over, and I want to either one, right? Diaz or Gakpo. Somebody make it impossible for Slot to drop you. Diaz, it looked like that at the beginning of the season. He had a very good, strong start, was scoring goals, and now he's dropped off a little bit, and he's not doing that quite as much. I think he's overthinking it again. He was just, Diaz at the beginning of the season was, get the ball, I'm going to go and I'm going to just shoot and score, and that was working. And I think Gakpo has that mentality more than Diaz, a little bit more direct. When he gets the ball, he wants to go get into a position to shoot and score, and that's what we need. And if Gakpo can continue to do what he's been doing, by the way, he's got 6 goal contributions and 6 starts this season. So when Cody Gakpo starts, Cody Gakpo gets involved, and he gets on the score sheet one way or the other. And he's doing that now against, top teams. And so I want to see, I want to see Gakpo needs to start this game, bro. I would be shocked. I'd be really shocked if we don't see a Gakpo start again against Brighton. Slot took him off midway through the second half, and what I would guess is just a testament to probably starting him at the weekend. It's going to be Darwin Nunez up top, and rightly so. Darwin has been the subject of praise, at least on this channel, because I thought Darwin played really well against Arsenal, had the decisive assist to Salah, beautiful pass, and he's been playing well. And I am very excited about that because we know that arneslot is capable of taking players and retooling them and just working on the mental side. And I think that's what's happening with Darwin. I'm not gonna say it's absolutely there because Darwin has still got some work to do, but I'm excited by what I see. All right, let's get into score predictions. But before that, real quick, guys, we've got membership on the All Red platform here. Become a member. It's so cheap every month, and you get priority access to content before anybody else. And you get to be a featured member on the channel, which is fantastic. And it really helps us out. Even other than that, guys, just subscribe. Just subscribe. We're trying to get to 10K. Please subscribe to the channel. It just absolutely makes my day when I see that just little ticker of the subscriber count go up, even by one. Just like, yes, let's go. Come on. All right, score predictions. I'm saying Liverpool get 3 goals again in this one. And, I chatted with Aaron, massive friend of the show, becoming fast a co-host on the show. He said 3-1. So I'll say 3-1 in an effort to be conservative. Even though I think it's going to be 3-0. I think Arne Slot's ability to see the tactics on Wednesday and go into a game at the weekend doesn't bode well for Brighton. I think Arne Slot will figure out how to clamp down on Brighton's attack, and especially with Van Dijk and Konate. I think if they played on Wednesday, I don't know if Brighton's scoring those 2 goals. So, Kwanzaa made that one mistake, the back pass. I don't think that's happening if it's Virgil or Konate. So we'll go with Aaron's prediction since he's not here. We will honor Aaron, our friend, and we'll say 3-1, even though I'm secretly going to keep my 3-0 prediction, okay? Guys, you have a record of that, all right? Cool.
Yeah, of course.